I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
Welcome back, folks. It's Night Owls. We haven't done this in a while on this channel. I've done it on the older channel just a few times to try to stimulate viewer interest over there because it's still shadow banned. But welcome back with all the interest and all the stuff going on. It's going to be an incredibly long day for me today. I've already gotten up early, did some business. Then I did the news. Hour and a half. Then I interviewed Zeane Simon for the Breibrukis video. Then interviewed Bantu Holomisa for that and spent another half hour online after that. So that's 4 hours of broadcasting right there. Now I'm up again for one more hour. That's 5 hours of broadcasting today. I have veterans meetings beginning at 4:30 and going till about 9:30 tonight. And then 11:30 tonight, I'll be back on for the sunrise edition with the Colonel. So busy day. Thank you to 234 people currently here. I do appreciate people coming at this hour. This will be 1 hour. We're not going to go longer than that for this Night Owls. I don't really have that kind of time, unfortunately. This is usually when we have just a chit chat. You can raise questions. We talk about things, but we have to talk about the elephant in the room. I just had a conversation with Major General Bantu Holomisa, the Deputy Minister for Defense and Veterans Affairs in South Africa, and we talked about the adults in the room and people behaving like adults. And well, as soon as I do that, while that's happening, that conversation, the Johannesburg City Council are acting like asses. I mean, these people have no concept of reality. This is intentionally provocative. They are renaming Santon Drive to force the U.S. consulate to run around with a letterhead that has a terrorist name on it. Thank you for the 140 Rand, Derek Bame. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Super sticker. It's your first one. All right, so let's listen in. I haven't heard this yet, but Joel Pollack posted this a short while ago on Twitter. So here we go. Let's see what these morons are up to.
We recommend to Council to rescind the approval of the motion to rename Santon Drive to Leila Khalib. Madam Speaker, I table the motion to Council for serious consideration.
You, Councillor Shackelford. Does the House agree to rescind the approval of the motion? Okay.
We recommend to Council to rescind the approval of the motion to rename Santon Drive.
So a voice of reason tries to get it to stop. So basically what that means is that City Council rejected a motion to stop the renaming of Santon Drive for the Palestinian terrorist who is responsible for the deaths of Americans, Leila Khalid. So Joel Pollack says, helpfully, the renaming would create another savings for Doge, closing our consulate. Wow. Wow, this is unbelievable. The provocations from the government of South Africa, their head so far up their ass, it's unbelievable here. You know, I just had a conversation with Bantu Holomisa, and we were adults in the room, but these people are not adults. This is unbelievable. I mean, what the hell is wrong with these people? This is a provocation, an absolute provocation. It's intentional. And I don't want to hear that the ANC doesn't control Joburg. They do. But they don't control their people, and that's pretty obvious. They have for decades, but now they're not controlling it. People are just coming up with whatever they want. This is insane. Wow. I have to save this video so I can use it later. I don't know what to tell you, folks. This is beyond the pale stupid. This is just dumb. All right, let me salute everybody in the chat real quick. AfriForum is raking in the cash from member fees. A video posted about an hour ago by Sled Bus. I can just see this one start a fire in the media. I don't understand what you mean. What's the point? It's raking in the cash. They've got 600,000 members. If they all pay $5 per month, I don't know what the fee is, but if they pay $5 per month for 600,000 paying members, that's $3 million a month. I mean, raking in the cash. I think the ANC's raking in the cash. Not really sure where the media's going with that. Hey, Maggie, hope you're the bearer of good news. Yeah, no, not good news. I've got stupid news from the ANC fools. Our municipality's on strike. Substation blew up, so I guess no electricity until they get the salary increases. Belito. Good Lord. Russia has agreed in principle 30-day ceasefire, but with conditions, terms yet to be established. Trump really knows the art of the deal. Exactly. These are fundamental. Exactly what I've been saying. Yep. All right. Tim Martens, Night Owl Clock In says, Sci Bo Smith, Richard Delport, you are working way too hard, man. Well, Richard, if I don't do it, who's going to do it? Who amongst all the media people in the landscape out there, all the content creators, who is actually, number one, reported what people were reporting on earlier, that people received an email purportedly from the embassy asking for personal information, telling them they have an appointment, then questioned that email and actually reached out to the Department of State and got an answer for you, a tentative answer that throws concern on that issue. Who else is doing that? Nobody that I know of. Who else also just recorded a video rubbishing what Ivan Meyer had to say on Monday on Newspod? If I don't do it, who will? If I don't do it, who will, folks? All right? Okay, so, hi, Chris and everyone watching. It's just me. Is it like the ANC read Klaus's book, The Great Reset? Yeah, they definitely are. They must have read Rules for Radicals. Mariki Beziedenhout, welcome to you. Elizabeth Kruger's here. Should be able to catch up the chat. It's a small. Oh, we're back to 300 already. Wow, you guys are awesome tonight. Crazy. Okay, so let me jump through the chat a little bit faster then, because there's a lot of people here suddenly. Richard Delport already said that. Mr. Punish is here. Belinda Lee, that's from The Closer. The first post that came out for me when logging in now was a mention of the U.S. versus Canada. The entire world is upside down. Yep. Larissa Slaughter, Tanya DeBeer, Peter Smith, Ina Butz, Savage Daughter, Maeve Maroon, Lindy Donhauser. This has been the best day. Many live streams, sitting, crocheting, watching the Colonel. Hugo Basson, Aaron, Ibn Terre Blanche, Elizabeth Kruger, Hendo's here, Little Miss Know-It-All, Adele Visser, Mr. Punisher, Mau, Garrett, Brian 332, Johan Barkhuizen, and Vanna, good evening to you. Jean Kotze, Sariena 1, Bergmeister, Mr. Punisher, Yves Lombard. What's your view on comparing Georgia to Carolina states as destinations to living? They're southern states. Carolina, in my view, has become way overpopulated. South Carolina is very southern. Georgia is southern, but also it's got a lot of Midwestern because a lot of people move there from that part of the country. I don't really. I enjoy visiting North Carolina. I don't really care for Georgia that much. It's a beautiful state, but you know, it's to each their own. Okay. Isak Yannicka, welcome to you. Adele Visser, Chris Sten. We should all wear name tags at the airport. Well, thank you, JP Nada, for becoming a member. Sorry, I missed that. And Utingo doesn't like what Bantu Holomisa had to say. Thank you, Black Dude. What? I didn't see what that was. Oh, somebody gave out 10 memberships. Okay. El Marie, Mickey Dangerous, Timothy Coopertis, Leslie Ann Moon, Jean Kotze. You've been going like a steam train. I typically do, Vanner. Just because I'm not online doesn't mean I'm not working my ass off every day. I work every day, 7 days a week. And I don't get to enjoy the rugby because I call the games for people who can't watch it. Derek Bame, thank you for 140 Rand Super Chat. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. You have to hang on tight for a bit more. Okay. Yes, that was disgusting. So disrespectful to the USA. Yep. Holomisa was totally sold, said Richard. Oh, he's a good man. Seems a bit okay. He's looking for reason to be idiots. They are, and they're proving it. They can pull it off. Guess that's a no. What's a no? I know I have asked before. How do I join the WhatsApp group? Well, again, Wolf, which WhatsApp group? You talking about for refugees or just WhatsApp groups? We have a bunch of WhatsApp groups. If you want to join a WhatsApp group that lists all the videos, then just ask, and one of my mods will put it up there. There's a bunch of them. I'll probably clean up these groups sometime because it gets a bit out of control here. I got Make South Africa Great Again. That was one of my tours. I have the Newsroom, BRICS Tour 2023, the Highfeld Tour, the Wyatt Army 2, which I didn't create. All of those groups are available on WhatsApp. So I'll give you one now. That's one of the most popular ones. Okay. Make South Africa Great. So let me get you a link for that one. You guys 6 hours, 10:30. All right, cool beans. All right, sorry. That was Ike Kamalo I was sending a message to. Hello, what's going on? Debbie Fox, Morning Slabber, David Wilson, William Bota. Chris, please tell me how would older people over 70 survive, you say, if they take refugee program? Oh, my goodness. William, I've only covered this 1,000 times. I don't know what you mean by how you're going to survive. What do you mean? Income? Okay, well, if you've got any money in the bank, you transfer it. That's one way. There are stipends and there are resources available to people to come over. I did a finance video. If you go to the Substack, where the heck is it at? Oh, crap. Where did the file go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. It got moved around. If you go to the Substack folder, you will find the most recent publication I did there, which has links to most of these, all but the most recent video. So that would be my suggestion, rather than dwell on that right now. Okay, answer, killing all hope of any good. Yep. Hey, Armagon, welcome back. Yeah, Charles, they take stupidity to another level. Please get us out of here. They really want to fuck around and find out. They do, Bergmeister, yep. Yep. They can't fix anything, so they rename it and rename it after terrorists. That's actually who they are. Yep. It is spiteful. Yeah, of course it's spiteful. Stupidity. Imagine if we saved all the money and time spent on these useless motions and invested in broken infrastructure. Yeah. Wasn't Mugabe anti-American right before they pulled EWC? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Istafak, when you're talking about. It was never really anti-American until after they stole farms, and then he came out against America. Before that, we were the biggest donor to Zimbabwe. Still the biggest donor to Zimbabwe, despite all the crap. Yeah, retardistan. These people are so silly. How long do they think U.S. is going to deal with this crap? Exactly. The land is lost. South Africa's government is following the same recipe as Zimbabwe, and they will get the same results. Well, Zimbabwe didn't go to this effort to poke us in the eye like South Africa's doing. If I come to the SRFG, will I be able to enlist in the Army? Martini Henry, for the 1,000th time, you don't have to come to the United States and enlist in the U.S. Army. If you meet the conditions and standards, you can enlist from abroad as a foreign national. And if you serve honorably in 3 years, you can apply for citizenship. And it's a rapid path to citizenship. It's been that way forever. So it's not easy to apply, but you can do it from abroad. If you come to America and you meet standards, you can enlist in the Army. That's correct. You do not have to be a U.S. citizen to serve, but you cannot be an officer. You cannot be a commissioned officer, but you can serve as an enlisted member of our military. Okay. Tonight on New said FW declared cooperation. Says ANC have not sent a team. Yeah, I know they haven't sent a team. Okay, and what's this? Ugh, YouTube. Its tabs just keep crashing. This platform is so informative. Thank you for the great work and effort, says Eugene Mulder. Why it happened today. Oh, why it happened today. That's actually clever. Why it happened today. Yep. That's interesting. I like that. So Derek Bain gave 10. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Derek. Okay, yes, think tank calls for sanctions against ANC officials. Yeah, that's the Hudson House. That's a week old. That's old news. Trump wrote a book, The Art of the Deal. Yep, time to read it. Didn't ESCOM cut the electricity down today because they were 13? No, I didn't hear about that. Government spending money on something that's going to harm so many people present in time to pass. Yep, renaming a road. Okay, that's where I was at. Now I'm back to where I was. Okay, the gifted memberships, you should open with the song You've Got a Friend. You've got a friend in me. That's from Toy Story. It's Randy, what's his name there, from L.A. You've got a friend in me. Gate flip-flopped and is not impressed that DA is fired. This says I'm not live. There we go. Wow, YouTube, man. Wow, they're having real problems with YouTube. All right, so smell stupid provocateur strategy. Or they just plain stupid. They're just plain stupid. Murd Bass, 140 Rand. Keep it up, Colonel. I'm trying. Okay, Tian Bush, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, but okay. We're listening with the other phone Wi-Fi off. I smell. Okay, it looks like the Russians are not going to go along with Trump's ceasefire. Why do you say that, Linus Sand? They just announced they were. It was something to watch. Mirage planes took me back to the old SADF days. Okay. This platform. Okay, got that already. We welcome the announcement of the European Union of a global gateway investment package of $4.7 billion to support strategic investment projects. Is that what they came up with? $4.7 billion. Well, there you go. The ANC has just got themselves money. Okay. Let's go to News 24 and see if that's where it's at. But you notice it's not for HIV. EU leaders praise Ramaphosa announced a $4.7 billion package for energy and vaccines. Oh, okay. Well, hang on. European Union has given to President Ramaphosa full backing as G20 and topped it off with a new package for South Africa's just energy transition and vaccine manufacturing. Okay. So this is what I call true mutual interest. Today we're launching negotiations, first ever trade investment. You know that the Europeans are doing this just to piss America off, right? They don't give a shit about South Africa. We are strategic allies bound by shared values, democracy, rule of law, and multilateralism. Unfortunately, South Africa doesn't believe in multilateralism, doesn't believe in rule of law, and doesn't believe in democracy. They believe in ANC's rule, iron-fisted rule. We are united in our commitment to peace, security, and sustainable development. Really? The Europeans devoted to peace? Then why are they fueling a war in Ukraine? Well, this is significant. This is the first time the EU's ponied up anything in recent years. Guarantee an awful lot of their citizens aren't going to be happy about this. Okay, that's right. So, no, municipality is Swanee. The city is Pretoria. Thank you. That's where I was going with that, Gerard. Pretoria as a city still exists. The municipality, which is the larger area, includes the city of Pretoria. It also includes Hammanskraal, Soshanguve. These are all part of the municipality. Yep. You're welcome, Dr. Kluy. Dan Root, we want the land. Ownership is an inherited privilege. Really? So is war. Yep, you're mistaken, Tom Hawk. Yeah, you can't wait for the eye of Trump to focus on South Africa after he's done with Ukraine. Good point. Parts of as well other areas, surrounding areas are without electricity. Okay. Ukraine might take a long time. We'll see. Philip DeVette says, I was a security contractor working for Cochise, American company, great company, 18-man team, munition clearance. Cool. Thanks for sharing that, Philip. Vlad pitched up in battle fatigues and Kursk. This should get interesting. Yeah, but that's before they agreed to conditionally to the ceasefire. If you give a man a fish, is good for a day, but if you teach him, yep, okay. Chief Fowetu says, if a person comes as a refugee, are you considered a second-class citizen? No. Where do you get that concept from? Where do you get? First off, you're not considered a citizen, so how could you be second-class? You're not a second-class citizen because you're not a citizen. You're a refugee with status in America. You're a protected person, so I'm not really sure who's telling you that. Do you get put in an area, or are you free to choose? No, you get resettled in a place that the Department of Homeland Security places you, because you can't just have people go anywhere. What do you know about America? We're going to put you in a place where there's a support network, where there are sponsors, where there are NGOs that are paid $3 billion a year to resettle you, to get you employment assistance, to get you started for getting driver's license and registrations, enrolling your children in school, for complying with local regulations, for finding housing. Yes, so they're going to put you there, but you're not constrained. You don't have to stay there. You can move. Steve Biko Hospital, been very fortunate to never get load shedding. Yep. Lying back and enjoying the chat, says Pierre Rousseau. Colonel, I'm starting to think the ANC wants sanctions. Yeah, okay. That's what I said. 3 weeks ago? I said the ANC wants sanctions so they can play the victim. When in Zoom, you can ensure background sounds are muted. Perhaps yours was on as I didn't hear the overhead helicopter. No, I don't have that turned on. So it was loud outside. No, my microphone didn't pick it up. That's why. It's a really good microphone. It doesn't pick up extraneous stuff. But I heard black helicopters. They weren't in whisper mode yet. Can a refugee buy a little piece of land? For the 18 millionth time, you can buy whatever you want, except illicit drugs and counterfeit goods. UK is looking to get more support to push the Ukraine war. Good luck with that. ANC, get it? They will loot much of it and waste the rest. Yep. That's why the ANC is not afraid of the USA, because EU influence. Well, that will prove to be fickle. The EU just promised that much money. Will they deliver it? We'll wait and see. Need Starlink. That money will go to cars and holidays. Yep. Dylan Kruger says, what's the likelihood that Trump's eye will fall on South Africa more than it is now? His eye's not on South Africa at all. It's just he's occasionally doing a tweet to let people know he hasn't forgotten. Good point there. Neighborhood is opposite the private hospital. Student housing makes one nervous. Yeah. What's the outcome of these emails? Well, I have a friend who's a retired Army colonel, lieutenant colonel, who works for the State Department, and I asked for his input on this. His response to me is it looks fishy. It looks like it might be a scam, but we'll wait for final word from the embassy in Pretoria. My message has been forwarded to them and through their public affairs. So I have a request in, and hopefully we'll get a response back. Let me see if there's been anything come in while I've been sitting here. I doubt it because it's evening in South Africa. So they're probably waiting to respond to me tomorrow morning. So, yeah, I don't see any response here. No, nothing. So probably tomorrow morning, I suspect I'll get a response. So I reached out through my contacts. I still have contacts. I didn't even know that. Excuse me. Apparently, I still have contacts, at least for the short term. So Trump said any BRICS country will be getting 100% tariff. Yep. Yeah, and nobody said BRICS since then. Not a single discussion topic about an alternate currency since he threatened 100% tariffs on BRICS nations. Yep. Wonder if it will be allocated Republican states who are all likely to go to vote Republican. No, you won't, M. That's not how it works. You'll be sent where there's absorptive capacity. As I've covered multiple times, the largest state in the country for absorptive capacity is California, followed by Texas, New York, Kentucky, Washington State, North Carolina, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Arizona. All of them took over 1,000 refugees. Oh my goodness, somebody's ringing my doorbell. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. It was my neighbor, folks. No telemarketers. It was my neighbor. Sorry about that. He had borrowed my nomination packet to use it as a template to do his nomination packet for the office he's running for in the election process. So he just returned it. He went down there on Tuesday, just returned it to me now. So he's very helpful, but I helped him out, and then he didn't understand what I said. I gave him a copy. I said, this is for you to, so you can fill yours out, make sure you get it correct, and you don't miss any of the forms. And then I had told him I'd already filed mine the day prior, so that was a copy. So while he was at the courthouse, he tried to file my paperwork, and they refused to take it. And he said, I'm sorry, they won't take it. I said, take what? Take your paperwork. I said, I didn't tell you to give it to them. Do I think the refugee program has more to do with geological reasons than humanitarian? What do you mean? Like in minerals? Yeah, the EU pledge is mostly loans. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't even say. That's probably what it is. More loans. A package doesn't say. I'm looking to see what it says. No, it doesn't tell them what it is. Probably more loans. Well, at least they can borrow money they'll never pay back. Crooked European Union. Sure, you know someone who knows someone that can tell us we're free to go. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been coming around. Not gonna take it, not for a minute. When you're under the gun, you take it on the run. What about us in Namibia? You are screwed. Sorry, Jan Milan. The program's not for you. It's for South Africans and it hasn't been established yet. Yep, they rang my bell. You can ring my bell. Yeah, anyway, sorry. Got a little distracted there. Sorry, Jan. It's not for people that aren't South Africans. Professor Blade Nzimandi says, we are also witnessing the high level of social inequalities on global scale, including a live real-time genocide. Oh, dear God. AI facilitated. Yeah, his brain is AI facilitated. Crazy stats on illegals born in USA by mummy calculations. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Amanda Brown. Only 4,000 illegals. Trump has already deported over 40,000 illegals. What do you mean only 4,000 are going to be kicked out? Over 40,000 illegal aliens have already been kicked out of the country and growing by the day. Mr. C, welcome from Cape Town. Yep, nothing's changed in the embassy. G-Man's laughing. You heard the doorbell. See? Okay, it did pick that up. There's another helicopter. You didn't hear that, though. No package. It's not Take a Lot. It's not a Jehovah's Witness. It was my neighbor. Men in Black. Yeah, that's right. Here come the men in black. Could be an asylum seeker. No, it wasn't a refugee or an asylum seeker. Oh, my goodness. All right. Okay. Honey, I'm home. You guys having fun with that. ATF. Yeah, it's ATF. Come out of the house with your hands in the air. Yeah, you guys do need to get more subscribers to my channel. The flow rate has really dropped off. Okay. Really, really dropped off. So, anyway. Sure you know someone who knows someone that can tell us where we go. Okay, I already read that already. Richard Delport said it'd be great to be ambassador. Well, I wouldn't mind that. No, it wasn't the CIA. You know the CIA stands for Chris in Africa, right? You know that. Check out my tulips, man. Loving the tulips. For Women's Day, I bought those. Purple tulips, looking pretty healthy there. Going to South Dakota on a H-2A. Okay. Well, you can join him, but then he's going to have to go back unless they make some kind of exception. He can't apply for it over here. Deputy Minister of Social Development says he uses AI to answer questions. Oh, my goodness. I use AI to make thumbnails for my videos. That's about it. Oh, my goodness. I think where they place you will only be temporary. No, it's not meant to be temporary. It's meant to be permanent, but it's not a police state. You can live where you want, as long as you have the resources to live there. Yep. What about Namibia? There are similar laws here. No, sorry, Jan. Sorry. The cat left the room again. What's with your cat? Thanks for all your wise info. Got to go. Moderator for a Twitch streamer. Okay, well, enjoy your Twitch stream. Stian Forster says, how is Wisconsin? It's a beautiful place, full of a bunch of lefties. Beautiful place. Good spot. And strong, harsh winters. Yeah, if I was in London, it would have been Starmer's cronies, yeah. We want to see you. Come here. You've been talking on the internet, and they cannot have that here in the United Kingdom. Ja, in the Vereinigte Königreich von England. Die Vereinigte Königreich von England. Keir Starmer, unser Führer, hat uns gesagt, wir müssen etwas gegen sie machen jetzt. Sie sind verhaftet, sie müssen jetzt mit uns kommen und sie werden jetzt im Knast. Oh, die Vereinigten Staaten von England. Ja, that's not good. Yeah, Johan, I know. I know they're new people. But it's not showing up in the subscriber base. It's not really growing. It's kind of stagnated. So it must, like, every single new person must be asking the question. Putin already said that he's happy with the trade of the mighty dollar last year. He's not keen to create a currency. Last year they were still talking about this crap. I want to thank you for debunking all the fake news. Marry a South African border Burmese. Ah, that's for Jan Milan, says Lisa. That's an idea. And then just, relocate to South Africa for a few weeks. More loans mean more for the taxpayer South Africa to pay back. Exactly. Have you finalized your plans for your trip to South Africa? Morty, I haven't decided. If and when I'm coming. So, yep, big state secret. State secret. So, if and when I do come to South Africa, you will be notified. You will know. I'll let you know. Jan says I'm a South African citizen. Okay, Jan, then you're in good shape. If you're a South African citizen, you've got an address in South Africa, give it as your address. All right? He's not making space. We got plenty of space here for people. Flooding in dirt bin, says Garrett. Okay. Why is South African Chamber of Commerce sending out emails that Neil Diamond guy quickly stop getting involved? I don't know why they're doing it. Good night, Cobus. Take care. My spelling, I'm knackered. So many illegals will legally possible be deported in 4 years. The system is overburdened. I saw a stat that over 5 million illegals. No, it's more than 5 million. And first off, you're discounting the fact that many people are self-deporting. Many people will self-deport. System overloaded? Nah, not really. C-17s carry a lot of people. We have a lot of C-17s. We can dump a whole bunch of people out of this country. Persons formerly known as Women's Day. That's good. Breiburgis. Chris, you scare the crap out of me whenever you go German. G-Man. Also fine to be a little suspect. Better than watching TV. Maybe over time we might realize we got free education. Ek maak lekker breiburgis, says Gerhard. Okay. Chris, would it be okay to send you a video to have a look at? Would love your views on it. Sure, Heather. If I can get around to it, I'll look at it. Okay, and my thing just froze up. God bless it. So an eye-opener for me today with Ziane. You take someone for face value when you see them sing, but hell, what a girl. So mature and what a love. Yeah, she's very mature, wasn't she? She seems well-grounded. I mean, I hope that carries through for her, but she seemed very well-grounded, you know, not letting the fame go to her head. Yep. Yes, I am a 3-letter agency, Chris in Africa. Yep. Hey, Bob, I didn't see your membership there. Sorry about that. You upgraded Platoon. Oh, thank you, Bob. Thank you so much. I missed that. My apologies. Illegals born USA are not illegal. By the current interpretation of the 14th Amendment, they're not illegal. So, yeah, they're not illegal. So you can't deport them. Unless Trump gets his birthright citizenship thing through the courts. Okay. For government in such debt, it still gets me that the government is so focused on the little wealth of the minority. Yep. Yeah, the tulips are nice. Thank you. Yeah, we do need to get more people to this channel. Mustache shrinking? Not so much. The beard is, though. Look at South Africa GDP to debt ratio, 640 present. By the end of, oh, God bless it. I hate when it does that. By the end of apartheid, it was 49. Thabo Mbeki, presidency dropped to 24. Then Zuma came and went parabolic. Now it's at 76. Correct. Okay, South African courts are currently in danger of being captured and exploited for profit. I sound angry when I speak German. Really, Pete? Ja, dann vielleicht soll es ein bisschen leichter sprechen auf Deutsch. Ja, aber normalerweise, also mein Akzent, das ist, also ich tue das. Tja, ja. Was kann man dann sagen? Sollen wir über Teddybärs reden? Ja, das ist nicht so schlimm, Teddybärs. Teddybärs und Coca-Cola oder Afrikola. Ja, Sinalco, das interessiert mich auch. Das ist mein liebsten Cola in Deutschland. Is that better, less scary? No, that was intentionally scary. With Keir Starmer, I was pretending to be the stormtroopers. Don't blame you for getting mad, all the people. Yep. What if you're already pending an application? Could that be expired due to executive order? If you're already pending an application and you're South African, I pretty much guarantee you it's not going to get approved. No South Africans getting refugee status before Trump issued this executive order. So how do you have an application in to be a refugee? I'm puzzled. I am puzzled, G9, by that statement. Wow, we are in for a treat, says Yacht Destinations. So many streams. I know about it, and I'm exhausted. I've got 5 hours of veterans meetings tonight, and then another stream tonight. You say they haven't gotten a splitting. Yes, it is splitting it down the Rift Valley. It's been splitting for millions of years, and it'll continue to split. Yep. Oh, yeah, I got offered refugee status. Yeah, Bantu Holomisa offered me refugee status in South Africa. Did I hear right? Where they put you in accommodation, do you get to stay there for a while? I thought maybe it was a month or two. Okay, well, Lindy, I mean, depending on how many people are coming over and what the situation, absorptive capacity, if they get overloaded, they find you accommodation here. I'm going to try to interview actual people who are here as a refugee. There are plenty of people here in the country as a refugee, so I'm going to work on that and get their experience. Even the Russians. We've had Russian asylum seekers. I don't think we've had refugees. English people say South Afrikaners sound angry when they speak. My German is good. Yeah, no, I'm often mistaken for a German, especially when I speak German a lot. I was at the Rugby World Cup in France in 2023 down in the Côte d'Azur, and there was this couple with their kids. I climbed up this hill. I had to stop, catch my breath. They were coming down, and they were speaking German. The little girl said something, and I said something to her in German, and she talked back to me, and her mother got engaged in the conversation, her husband, and they asked me where I was from in Germany. I said, Germany? I'm not German. I said, what? You're not German? I said, no. They said, no, aren't you from like the Frankfurt area? I said, no. I said, I'm an American. I said, no, you're not an American. I said, yes, I am. I showed him my passport. Yep, I've been to Jeffreys Bay. Oh, I think so. I think so. Maps. No, not Jeffreys Bay. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, I have. I'm sorry. I stayed there. I stayed overnight. Yep. Stayed overnight in Jeffreys Bay. Sure have. Yep. Stayed overnight there. Or was it St. Francis Bay? Anyway, I've been to Jeffreys Bay. Isn't Jeffreys Bay where they have the surf shops and all that? Yeah. Yeah. Jeffreys Bay. Yep. Been to Jeffreys Bay. And I did stay overnight there. Sure did. Sure did. Yep. Only 4 airports where pets can enter. I would guess that would be Seattle, San Francisco, Atlanta, and New York. Is that right? Just guessing. Love your French. Thank you, Elizabeth Kruger. Oh, c'est très joli de vous de dire quelque chose au mon accent en français. C'est très joli. J'adore les mots comme ça. Lived in Germany. Yep. Okay, there's 4 airports. Okay. What about Poikies? Hey, Rugaman. Thanks for saying hello. Trump expected to invoke alien. Yeah, I saw that. Speed up mass deportation. Oh, Matthew Dixon, I think you'll enjoy the interview with Poikies. Yep. Somebody, anybody out there, somebody to love. Very important question, but it's not for public discussion. If I may, where can I reach you? It's an important question. Gosh, I've only told this a million times too. Folks, the email address is on the website for YouTube. Go to the About tab, click on it, and there'll be a link for the email. But to save you the trouble, I anticipate these questions. So here it is. Please be patient. I'm working 15, 18 hours a day and receiving thousands of messages. Come on, what's going on over here? Okay. Oh, this thing is frozen again. Stupid YouTube, man. This is really getting old. They need to fix this crap. I'm getting tired of their broken frickin' stuff. Really getting old. Because you can't just come back to where you were. You've got to put in all this different stuff. There you go. That's where you can reach me. Youth are our future. I don't know about that. We'll see. No, Morning. My trip is not finalized. I don't even know when I'll be taking a trip. Montana's lovely. Cold. Yep, I'm always wearing shorts. Remember, he's ex-Army. He can't be polite. Who is ex-Army and who isn't polite? I'm very polite. Love to listen to a current refugee being interviewed. Yep. My husband has serious health issues and is mature in age now. Is afraid that it would be held against him. No, again, Karen, you're obviously new to the program. Please go watch my videos. Again, hang on a second. What the heck is that? Something on my leg here. I cover this endlessly, many times. Okay, where's it at? Obviously, people are just coming here for refugee stuff. That's fine. Go to my Substack, and then you will find a document there that lists a whole bunch of links. You should watch those videos, particularly the one that talks about eligibility. It doesn't matter if you're old. It doesn't matter if you're broken. It doesn't matter if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're blue, you're orange, you're red. It doesn't matter. As long as you qualify as a category of people of special concern in the United States, you may come here if you're admissible. If, however, you're convicted pedo or rapist or murderer, you ain't coming here. Get that out of your mind. Actually learning German right now. That's cool. What do you know about the Vel incident? Oh, God bless. What the heck is that? Something on my leg. I'm not sure what you're talking about. It's not for the Trump. Chris had to wait longer, 50,000 subscribers. Probably. Yeah, I can't deny that. I don't think I can become a German comedian. I want to set up a South African restaurant in Texas. I wonder if U.S. veterans would work in a restaurant. Plenty of veterans work in restaurants. St. Francis, nice place. Yeah, it was Jeffreys Bay where I was at. Okay. The 5 million gold card. What about it, John? The gold card Visa is a mere 92 million rand. When you watch Colonel's videos, don't forget to smash the like button. Yeah, don't forget that. U.S. ambassador shut out of Washington. Also, South Africa's ambassador to the U.S. is struggling to secure critical meetings in Washington at a time when Pretoria needs to mend relations. Yep. Don't stone me. Nobody's getting stoned. What do you do at the veterans meeting? Well, I'm the commander of the organization, so we have a, we have a board of directors meeting first for the Home Association, which runs the canteen and the building. Board of directors meeting. Then we have the Home Association meeting, and then we have the veterans meeting. 3 meetings back to back to back. Rasul is likely to have been frozen out. Yeah, because he's been an ass. Rasul has been very disrespectful of Trump and of the United States in general. Said horrible things about us. He's the worst person you could possibly send here to be our damn the ambassador to America. It's just stupid. It was an intentional poke in the face. I can't believe Ibrahim Rasul was drug off the trash bin of history, the rubbish bin of history, to be the ambassador. So they did announce the ambassador to Canada. I didn't see who it was. I haven't eaten today. Nope, I haven't eaten once today. I haven't slept. Proxy for transport company. I have numerous traffic fines in my name throughout the year. Probably not. Traffic fines aren't going to stop you. That's not a felony. I need to get to 100,000. Yeah. Good night, Bets. How are we doing, by the way? Oh, my God. Anyway. Oh. They stuck at 860 for a couple hours. No, I haven't eaten. JJ Fund something. Thank you for your membership. I'll make my special corn fritters. Well, thank you. I think that he's playing the appointment of ambassador to keep ANC nervous. No, I think Trump is just busy with other things. South Africa's not important, guys. It's not important. Canada's important right now. It's the biggest trading bloc we have. Canada, Mexico, U.S. So that's important to the U.S., no doubt about it. All right. What's this? What's this? Oh, everybody just keeps sending me stuff. Okay. I just want to know if you know if USAFIS is a legit program. What is USAFIS? Oh, those guys. That's for people trying to come over here that are trying to immigrate over here or get a card. So, yeah, they somebody just give a bunch of memberships. Thank you for that. They do visas to the U.S. They help you get them. You don't need them. Let them help you with the right visa to the United States. Internet company. So let's see what they want to say about this. Okay, that's getting irritating. Why are you guys going to an immigration agency? You're not immigrating. You don't need that. Curiosity Nuggets, you don't need that. It's a legitimate company, but I mean, I don't know why you'd want it. Let's read their testimonials. Oh, waiting for it to load. It's just like a dream in heaven. 4 family members, including myself, were successfully registered and entered to win the green card lottery. Won in our first attempt, received professional lawyer services and airline tickets USA. We've now been admitted as lawful permanent residents, all courtesy USA FIS. Thank you so much, Mr. David Green, the outstanding professionals. Wellington Tapia Mahati, somebody obviously from down under, 2017. I'm very happy with the deal with UFSIS. I might have give me all support I can get to the United States. The service received was exceptional with high professionalism, serious reliability. My family and I highly thankful to them since we have succeeded in migratory process to USA in an expedited manner, permitted us legally established in the USA for the benefit of my family. You know, all these people coming to this country. Anyway, testimonials. Anyway. I entered the DV 2018 U.S. Diversity Lottery Program via the platform. I worked with Alex Rivers and only have the best compliments. Martinus Erasmus, 2018. Sounds like a South African who came over here. Yeah, if you want the Visa Lottery Program, they help with that, but you don't need them for it. So you don't need them for it. I don't know why people go to these people. Yes, no, he's being stonewalled because he is a pro-Palestinian, and he's also very disgustingly rude and disrespectful to America. Why do I want Greenland instead of Iceland? Look at the map. Look at the map. Greenland is geographically critical. It's also loaded with minerals, something Iceland's not. Enable Pretoria to sidestep the need to directly approach stakeholders as the depth of hostility towards Trump administration feels towards much of South Africa's government becomes clearer. I just want to know if you know if it's a legit program. No, I read it. Okay. Well, my cell phone work in America. Is it a GSM phone? Yes, it'll work. Well, you need to go to the USCIS, and that's where you go. The only legitimate link you can get for the lottery program is from the U.S. government, so go there. Sorry, they started bombing my email out of the blue. I don't understand. Oh, they started bombing your email. Well, that means somebody sold your information, or somebody you registered with sold your information, or you visit a site and the cookie captured it and they gave them your name. So, Pinol, if you were to vote today, who would you be voting for? EFF 46, MK 27. No. No, EFF is not going to get 46%. They are wildly unpopular. U.S. program will probably help us opening bank accounts and SIM cards. It doesn't affect South Africans in other countries. They're not eligible. They're living in other countries not eligible. USCIS. Good night, Rolinda. You have patience of a saint. Yeah, some people say I don't, but I do. Well, Theodorus, you say we don't care much for rugby, but the thing is, we have the second largest number of registered rugby players on the planet. Only England has more registered rugby players than the United States. $448 votes is too few to get any idea. 448 votes for what? I caught up on the comments. Yep, Pinolfus vacillates. How can you rely on a poll? Oh, that was his poll. Pinol's audience is not representative of South Africans, just like my audience is not representative of South Africans. So when I ask people who are going to go, and I get 69% or more every time, that's not representative of all of South Africa, and neither is his. His audience is very skewed one way. Putin thanks Trump for paying so much attention to the Ukraine. He also thanked the leaders of India, China, Brazil, and South Africa because he's doing the BRICS thing. All right, Yolanda, hit the rack. It is huge, but you can't be mistaken by the Mercator projection. Let's find a Peters projection, okay? Okay, Peters projection. Peters projection world map. Okay, here we go. Okay. So here's the Peters projection. Okay, it looks very different than what you're accustomed to seeing. Look how big Africa is there now. It's huge. And Asia. Europe is much smaller. Australia is smaller. And Greenland is a lot smaller than what you think it is. You asked what, Xander? I don't remember what you asked. I don't see your question. Did I answer your question, Xander? Because I don't see anything from you other than you saying you asked because of my military background. Greenland is cold. Nope what? What is nope? What does nope mean? Single as a white, single divorce. Why are you single twice? South here at the age of 55 would be able to come to America alone with the refugee. My children are adults and moving to Mauritius for their father. You're killing me here. You're killing me. Notice the colonel didn't dismiss my hypothesis the USA is looking for soldiers in the future war in Iran. I didn't see your hypothesis. We're not looking for any soldiers. We have an all-volunteer force, and we manage just fine. There's comments coming here that I'm not seeing, so... Yeah, so Trump earlier was talking about annexing Greenland again. He is just loving the trolling he's getting in on Denmark. That's pretty funny. It is pretty funny. $50 for that map at Amazon? Screw that. I'm not paying that. USA FIS. Okay, well, we figured that out, what you're talking about there. Yeah, okay. I'll move to Greenland. I don't think Greenland can handle 3 million people. Not enough resources. Colonel, what are your favorite states and the recommendation of South Africa to use? Which states would be best? All arounder, can't recommend something for people because you're all different. Some of you live in subtropical environment of Durban. Others live in the Mediterranean climate of the Western Cape. Others live in the high desert chaparral of the Highveld. Others live in the desert in the Karoo. Very different approaches. Some live in the mountains of the Drakensberg. So, I mean, it depends what your like is, Texas is hot and big. I don't care for it. It's okay. Florida is hot and humid and flat. Don't care for it. I'd much prefer places like Utah and Pennsylvania and New Hampshire and Maine. What else? Idaho. Yep. No, you can't choose where you want to go. Gosh, people are not watching my content, are they? They're really not. Sir Raven is in Gordon's Bay. Okay, I know Gordon's Bay. Size of your jacket? No idea. 42? Greenland is the same. Yep. My friend in Texas has lots of overhead military flights where she stays. Well, there's a lot of military bases in Texas. Yep. So, all right, folks. It's 4 p.m. I've got to drop off here, unfortunately. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for joining for the Night Owls. I hope you found it insightful. I don't see your questions, Xander. I see. Wait. I got to go. You wait till now when I'm leaving. I don't see your question. You must be typing something that YouTube is deleting. In case you didn't see my previous comment, would you mind getting in touch with YouTube channel Legacy Conversations? Legacy Conversations. Okay, hang on. Come on, let me check that out. Legacy Conversations.
Welcome to Legacy Conversations, a channel where we preserve military memories and history.
Okay. I don't know if they're interested in me. South as Colonel Breitenbach. Okay. Yeah, I'll get in touch with them. Okay. And Xander, I still don't see your question, man. A whole bunch of comments came and you said, wait, that was a 4-1. I see 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. Vanderbilt Park. Okay. I don't see your question, Xander. Oh, there it is. Bella incident, is it real? Again, I said, I answered your question earlier. I said, I'm not familiar with the Bella incident. What are you talking about? Bella incident. I don't know anything about this. I've never heard of this before. Double flash. I don't know about. Sorry, Xander. I don't know anything about that. Never heard of it. Okay. Yeah, Trump has a real sense of humor. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, if you're asking, did South Africa explode a nuclear bomb? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Okay, the double flash. I didn't know it was called the Vela incident. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it did happen. Yeah, I didn't know it was called that. I didn't know. I know they did it, but not familiar with that. All right, yeah, they did. They tested a nuclear weapon. Had to prove it worked. Excuse me. You're welcome, Xander. I didn't know it. Again, people look, that may be what you guys called it, but I never heard it called that before. All right, gonna out of here. I gotta go. I gotta make another video before I can leave too. So, geez, it just keeps happening. Trump loves to tease. Trump is a troller of extraordinary. He's brilliant, brilliant troller. All righty, guys, hit the like button. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the viewership. We got almost 2,000 on Night Owls. That's freaking awesome. I love it. Bye bye. See you in about 7.5 hours. Cheers.